testing out some fantasy football, waiver wire, trade talks for week 10. Um,
We're conspiring.
woo-
Yup.
What I used to say, two heads is better than one, even if one of them is an old goat. Well, we got three, so we're about to figure something out.
um, I know
All
I
right,
made
peep this.
ready, but you go first.
If I'm gonna put a waiver on Keaton, however the fuck you say his name, Mitchell from Baltimore, the running back,
Mm-hmm.
would you drop Jarek McKinnon, who I never play, Elijah Moore, Wandale Robinson, or Quentin Johnston? Mind
Who was
you,
the
I
first one you
don't.
said? Jarek McKinnon?
Yeah, I'm
I would
kind of
drop
thinking about doing Jarek McKinnon because I only have two running backs on my bench, which is McKinnon and Chuba.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about
Chuba has
doing
more
McKinnon.
upside since he's
No, I ain't
technically the
cutting
starter.
Chuba.
No, I know, yeah. I would either drop Jarek McKinnon or Elijah Moore. It's like we talked about
Elijah
earlier. I
Moore.
think I know, but I think Quentin Johnston's got more upside than Elijah Moore.
I keep saying that every week.
I like Elijah more though.
Me too. Sorry, Jarek, you got to go. I know you gave me a touchdown last week, bro.
But then I gotta trust Deshaun.
Well, that's even if I get this fool on waivers, so we'll see.
True.
I'm not even putting waivers in tonight. I'm just gonna let waivers clear tomorrow and see what I can get.
I'm always last, so that's what I do now in your league.
Yeah.
I set a clock for 3:00 this morning, bro. I told you just to get some shit in your league.
I've done that before in Nick's league.
Yeah, I used to do
I
that.
did it
but
this morning.
I'm in such last place, and there's nothing on the waiver that would help me at this point. I'm like, I'm alright. I made one trade in Caleb's. What was it? I traded. I traded Mark Andrews and Hollywood Brown for Devontae Adams and Jake Ferguson. And
Mark Andrews and Hollywood Brown for Jake Ferguson and Devontae.
Yes.
I like it.
I made a trade today too. I traded Dalton Kincaid, Jacoby Myers, and Alexander Madison. I got Jerry Jeudy and TJ Hawkinson. Had Sam Laporta as my other tight end already, so I wasn't tripping.
But Kincaid, they've been using him more. I'd be
I know.
nervous.
No. I have Laporta already. I traded away Kincaid.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I might have wanted to keep. I just don't see Hawkinson.
Bruh,
No, I only traded for Hawkinson so I could trade him for more stuff.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Is.
That's how I do it. I make trades thinking on what I can trade those players for.
Bruh.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, that's why I'm trading Devontae.
What did you do now? What happened?
Kevin, I asked him about what was it, Joshua Dobbs?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, what do you want for him? Because I was gonna try to get Patrick Mahomes with Justin Herbert, and he's like, oh, bro, just send me anything, and I'll give you him. He goes, I picked him up, so I sent him Christian Watson, and I was like, I'm willing to, you need a tight end, maybe Logan Thomas. And he goes, what about Ferguson for him? I was like, bro,
oh dog.
I don't know, bro. Like, I wouldn't do that because I just think Ferguson's value comes from the fact that he's probably almost a touchdown a game kind of player.
Bro,
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking of it. I was just like,
but the way that they use Dobbs is to in Minnesota, because he doesn't know the offense, he's gonna get a lot of fantasy points with all those fucking RPOs and shit. He's gonna get fantasy points for sure.
Oh, no doubt. That fool, what did they say the other day? He had a scramble that was 57 yards altogether. You ran 25 yards backwards and then like 30 the other direction.
God forbid he passes for 200. He's gonna get some shit done.
Well, honestly, like, I trust him right now more than
I wouldn't get Ferguson for him though. Fuck that.
But I want Ferguson. I just traded Mark Andrews for him, so it's kind of like I can't give you him, bro. Like, nah, I can't. And I know he's trying to get the big one. I'm like, bro, I can't do it. Like, I really don't need if I have to run with Herbert, I will, but I really don't want to.
Right now, I think what I want to do is I want to package Hawkinson and like Najee together and try and get a solid wide receiver.
I mean, Najee did have a big game.
Yeah.
You're gonna trade him right now.
And it depends on what you consider a solid wide receiver. It's just too many motherfuckers like I'm not chasing names anymore. That's my thing. I watch football. I know who's doing what. You know what I'm saying? Like
dang it, Caleb.
I don't like if like I'm sick of DK. I want to trade DK.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to chase names either. I'm chasing production. Like I don't want somebody. I don't want to. That's what I was gonna say. I don't want to trade for somebody that I think is just gonna do a 1 week type thing. But I need somebody that is gonna produce for the next few weeks. So if I could trade him for, I don't know, like maybe Devonta Smith or something, you know.
I was thinking the whole time that's the last player I would trade for, bro. He has 2 bad games, 1 okay game, a bad game. Like he just isn't doing shit. That's chasing.
I know, but no. He's better than what I have this week with bye week blues. I have I have Tyreek and Puka on bye week, so my starters are JSN and Jerry Jeudy.
Okay, Jeudy might do good because he plays who they play? Buffalo, and their defense sucks.
Yeah. JSN plays Washington, but this could be the game that DK has fucking 100 yards, you know?
Yeah.
If
Kyler comes back.
Yeah, he's coming back this weekend.
It makes me want to go try to get Rondell Moore.
Because everybody's getting Hollywood, but yeah. I think Rondell's going to be even better.
Or Noah Brown, if you can get him.
If you're a Bijan Robinson owner, I am a Bijan Robinson owner. I'm going to trade him because his head coach literally said, we do better when he's not running or catching the ball, when he's just moving around. Which, football standpoint, I get it. Fantasy standpoint, I don't want to hear that shit.
I heard a stat earlier. You know he only has 2 carries in the red zone all year?
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. I'm mad already.
They're going to fire their coach. He's worth keeping, bro, because if you get him a good coach next year, and you're going to keep him.
Well, this is in my league, so we don't have keepers right now. So I'm trading you like I traded food at the cafeteria in high school.
Jesus.
All right. Let's say, who would you trade for this year? Would you trade Bijan for Ramondre?
Yeah, probably. And I got Ramondre in your league, so don't come ask me. No, I don't.
No, you don't. No, because it's got Robert has.
Yeah, Ramondre's still going to give you 10 or 12.
Yeah, that's better than 2.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're good, that's what I'm saying. Like, are you chasing the home run hitter, or are you chasing the consistency?
I'm chasing consistency at this point because I the past 2 weeks, bro, my running backs were Tony Pollard and Bijan, and they've given me a combined of like 15 points in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you might want to stop that.
and so I have Javonte in for Bijan, but I don't trust Pollard enough either. So, yeah, I kind of just want to get rid of Bijan or Pollard, and I think Bijan has had better games.
So you think it'd be easier to get rid of Bijan?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it'd be way easier. It'd be easy to get rid of both of them, but Bijan for sure is the easiest one to get rid of.
Because Pollard's at least had, like, games where he's had, like, 8, 9, 10. Like, Bijan, yeah, he's fumbled the ball. The last game, he fumbled and got 50 yards. So, I mean, you had a worse game than freaking Texans running back, Dameon Pierce. So,
yikes, that's true.
Rachaad White had a good week this week. I think he might go on a little roll.
I know I traded him.
Yeah, you traded him to me.
Good job.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, Ramondre showed up for me, so it's fine.
That's true.
I got Ramondre. Cook.
What do you?
Didn't do shit.
Ramondre did have a good game.
What do y'all think about going to try and get Brandon Ayuk?
Isn't Debo coming back?
He's supposed to be. I don't know if he's coming back this week.
Is
he coming back this week? Let's see.
I don't know. I don't think Debo matters on that team because Ayuk's the best receiver, best route runner, got the best hands. Didn't they have a bye week this week?
Yeah.
I would take Ayuk because there's no way that Shanahan's coming back out after a bye week and have a fucking bad outing.
Who do you think you could trade to get Ayuk?
What you got?
I'm just off of the top of your head. What would be a good trade?
Value, like a value kind of pick.
Sure.
Like who matches his value?
Yeah.
Like Michael Pittman, Nico Collins, maybe.
What about running back wise?
Like a Javonte Williams, maybe, and then maybe another bullshit receiver. Jameer Gibbs, you could probably hustle somebody with that name.
True.
Yeah.
Like a Chuba, maybe Najee.
I was thinking Najee, maybe. Yeah.
He had a good game, so right now would be the time to.
Yep, exactly right.
All right.
I hate that I'm about to say this, but I don't think that Najee thing. I know it was the Titans. I get it.
Yeah.
But I don't know that was a fluke. I think that he might do okay.
I think he can finish as a top 15 running back by the end of the season if he just gets his head fucking straight.
Well, that's worth keeping then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
just depends on how down bad you are in your league. If you're at the bottom of the barrel, you got to start trading up and getting some more shit. You know, there's a guy in my league. The only name on his team that he has is Patrick Mahomes and then George Kittle.
I have Kittle, and I don't really care for him too much.
See, and that's why I'm thinking if I give him if I get Mahomes and Christian Kirk from him, I'll give him Justin Herbert and I'll give him Devontae Adams.
Mm-hmm.
So those are two people he can keep next year.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I can go from there. Or if not, I can give him another receiver. I don't know what I'll give him.
I would make that trade just to get Devontae Adams to see where he goes. Because he's not staying on that team.
Yeah, because see, like right now, my keeper, like for Caleb's league, I got Herbert, Jordan Addison, Devontae Adams, Ramondre Stevenson, Javonte Williams, Jake Ferguson, James Cook, Christian Watson, Logan Thomas, A.J. Brown, Elijah Moore, and Jalen Warren.
Like if you told me to keep two off of that right now, it's A.J. Brown and Ferguson.
Yeah. And then I can keep a third one because it's the keeper 3.
Yeah. Then probably Devontae.
And so that's what I'm thinking. I'd probably be Devontae or something like that. But if I want something to compete in this league for this year, then it's kind of like, all right, Devontae, I can keep you for next year, but I may have to trade you this year. And if I replace Devontae with Patrick Mahomes, it's kind of like, all right, I'm cool with that. Because then next year I don't need a quarterback.
And you keep Mahomes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll keep Mahomes, A.J. Brown, and probably Ferguson or Addison or something.
Just knowing your luck, bro, that would work out for you. Like you'll take that trade and get to keep those players, except Devontae end up in Kansas City.
That's fine if I got Patrick Mahomes. Dang it. He's going somewhere.
Yeah, I think he's going somewhere.
He needs to go somewhere.
I'll keep Javonte Williams, Ramondre.
No, you won't. I will not allow you to do that.
Imagine.
I'm like, Nick, you're a fool. Don't do it.
See, the way it's looking on my team right now, I would keep Josh Allen and Tyreek. And then my third keeper is going to be between Rashad, Laporta, or Puka. And the way it's looking, Puka would probably have the biggest upside because I think Cooper Kupp probably gets traded.
Nah, they're not trading Cup. After seeing them play together, I don't think Cup gets traded.
Are y'all worried about,
even if he stays there, he might. Yeah, it could still be fine. Worry about what?
About Carson Wentz throwing to Cooper Kupp and
I mean, he'll rip the ball. He's just gonna throw picks too.
True. That's true, actually. This guy has Sam Howell, but fuck.
The dude puts up numbers. I don't know how the fuck he does it, but he does.
Well, the 1 week he has him that I would need him if I make this trade is the week he has Tua and he's on bye also.
Yep.
Like, I could literally do, like, I see, if I wanted to keep, I know I could get Bijan in Caleb's league if I wanted to, but I don't want him because it's not viable to me right now. And
how are you positioned in that league? Are you playoff? Are you like
I'm
fucked
fourth?
Up?
No, I'm in fourth.
Oh yeah. Then you gotta.
So I gotta compete. Like, I'm 5-4. One guy's 9-0, Caleb 7-2, and then me and 3 other people or 4 people are tied 5-4. That's why I'm kind of like, ooh, if I can get Mahomes though, I trust
this
Mahomes.
Motherfucker wants to change the whole team in the middle of the season.
Bro, I'm changing everything.
Dude, it's been happening to a lot of people in my league. It happens every year. A
Bro,
lot
I
of
don't
people
even have
switch shit up.
I don't think I have one guy drafted on my team right now except for Herbert.
What the fuck?
Herbert and AJ Brown. Those are like my only 2 keepers that I have left. And Logan Thomas, I ended up back with him after I drafted him. But Christian Watson's bum ass. And Jalen Warren. So I have a few. But everybody else is different, bro.
I probably have a few people that I drafted. I kept Najee last year, or this year I kept him and then traded him and somehow got him back.
What the fuck? Let's see. In Caleb's league, I've made 49 moves so far.
Jesus fucking Christ.
King Henry's made 30 though. So it could be.
I don't even know how many I've made. Probably not a lot.
You're second in waiver wire, Caleb.
I am?
No, wait, you're 14th. No, you're 4. Yeah, you're 4 though. Behind Mahomie Invasion, which he's not gonna put one in, King Henry, and then Eduardo.
Crazy.
I am 9th, so I'm just gonna wait. I'll wait, and when I go to the gym, I'll be like, all right, here we go. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do that trade. See if he accepts it.
Which one?
Patrick Mahomes and Christian Kirk. I wonder if I could just do the Patrick Mahomes and keep Devontae. Itty bitty South City. Good evening, fellas. Welcome, itty bitty.
What up, broski?
Yeah,
real
man.
one.
We just chilling, making our own trades.
Conspiring.
Yep.
All right.
Figuring some shit out.
Mahomes. I'll give him Mahomes for Justin Herbert and damn, I'm gonna have to do the Devontae, aren't I?
Probably.
To make it like worthwhile for him. Because his only keepers as of right now would be Jesus, his team sucks. Would be probably Mahomes and either Pickens, Gabe Davis, or Christian Kirk or Kittle. It's terrible. But I could give him Justin Herbert and Devontae, and then he has 2 guys for the next year. You know what? I'll do it for you. Right, we live right. Devontae Adams.
Oh man. Fantasy football is fun, but it's stressful.
It stresses me out at times.
Does it?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
What is it?
What did he say? The fact that they have Devontae still ranked as high is dumb.
Caleb.
Mm.
What do you want for CJ Stroud in the SLG league?
I want to wait until after fucking bye week.
Don't be a bitch. You just said that you wanted to trade some shit to trade some shit.
Not in that league.
Nah, you said it though. You did say
You
it.
did literally just said it.
No, but not in that league.
But you don't need him.
I need him when Josh Allen goes on bye. That's why I drafted him.
Let me see if I can make an offer that you can't refuse.
Okay. If I can't refuse, we'll see.
I need to go see what your team needs.
You know what? Let's make the trade. I'm just gonna stop thinking about it.
My team don't need nothing. I'm in first place.
You jinxed it. Here you go.
No.
You said it.
I was gonna say, I'm looking at your team. You need some shit. I could upgrade your receivers for you if you wanted.
The fuck do I even have in this league? I don't pay attention to it.
You need a running back.
Yeah, I need a lot of shit. But also, I don't know.
How the fuck is this team in first place? What the fuck?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Luck of the waiver, bro.
Nah,
Luck of
it's just
I haven't
early.
done shit.
Nah, just kidding. Let's see. Mahomes plays Philadelphia, then Las Vegas, Green Bay, Buffalo, New England, Las Vegas.
Aside from Philly, he's gonna mop them other fools up.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm sure the Herbert and Devontae thing, and I want to get away from Herbert. I'm so damn tired. I've had him 2 years in a row.
I mean, what the fuck is he gonna say? No.
Yeah.
Probably.
At least find out if you can get him.
I mean, I'm sure adding Devontae, he'll say yes with it. And I really don't need Devontae because I have AJ Brown still, so it's kind of like, It's like I'm good, though. I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro.
Am I good? No. AJ Brown's got a bye this week, so I'm gonna play. Amari Cooper.
Damn. Imagine having Devontae and AJ Brown in next year.
Imagine if one of them got traded, though.
If Devontae gets traded, it's even better. Imagine him in like Kansas City.
Kansas City. Yep.
I'd be pissed.
I would love it, but I would hate it too. Yeah.
Like you get Patrick Mahomes.
No, there's a scenario that would piss you off even more. Is if Devontae Adams ended up in the Jets uniform.
The Jets.
No, if he ended up as like a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, I'd be pissed.
He's like, all right, he's going to Cleveland. I'm like, no. I mean, I'm overlooking it because I'm not going to keep Herbert next year. I don't want him. I'm trading Devontae for Patrick Mahomes. So
maybe.
So when I think of it that way, it's kind of like, all right, I can accept that.
All right, I'm good in your league when Achane comes back. Does he come back this week?
He might be.
Well, then you might be my flex this week. But I want to play Noah Brown. I just want to play Noah Brown.
This fool. I ain't got Kevin. I ain't got time.
What do you do now?
He's like, I'm just gonna keep him, bro. I need depth in this league.
I hate that. He does it to me all the time.
That's why I wanted Ferguson. I was like, that's the dumbest thing. Like a dumb reason. Like, not that you need depth. I get the depth part. That's why I want to keep Logan Thomas. But the fact of it that you literally are never gonna play him, and there's dudes in your league with freaking 3 to 4 quarterbacks on the damn team. It's like you don't need. That's like me having 4 tires and buying 4 more and carrying them on my truck just in case I get one fucking flat. Like it's dumb, man. And now I see why they're at the bottom. Man.
Would you play Trevor Lawrence against San Francisco this week, projected at 17, or Derek Carr against the Vikings, projected at 14? I'm kind of leaning towards Derek Carr.
I would probably go Trevor Lawrence. I'm not gonna lie.
I kind of like Trevor Lawrence.
But he don't do shit. You know how many more games I would have won this fucking league if he did anything?
He does more than Derek Carr for the most part.
He does as much as Herbert does.
The only time this fool put up 20 points this year is the 1 week I decided not to play him.
I mean, he's a constant like 15 to 17.
Yeah, but Derek Carr gave me like 22 last week.
Yeah, but Derek Carr for 3 weeks in a row had less than 10 points. 1 week he had less than 3.
True. Very true. This is true.
They're kind of even. They're kind of neck and neck if you think about it.
That's fucking pathetic because Trevor Lawrence should be on top of the fucking mountain with all them receivers over there.
I know.
He has a running back, a tight end, and 2 receivers, and he still can't.
I hate all these people. I'm deleting all my trades and sending out new ones.
I sent that trade out to see if he accepts it. My luck, he's gonna be like, nah, bro. I need more. I'm like, fine, you can have Christian Watson too, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, if that's the selling point, you know he's retarded.
No, it's not that. It's he's down bad.
He's down bad, bro. These are literally Patrick Mahomes, and I mean, Kittle, Kirk, Pickens, and Gabe Davis are his only viable options as keepers.
Bro, his running backs are Singletary and Samaje Perine.
Ooh.
And then backups are Gainwell and Dalvin Cook.
I'm literally giving him 2 keepers, bro. I'm giving him Herbert and Devontae. You got a starting quarterback and a star receiver. There you go.
It's better than Singletary and fucking Perine. How the fuck do you end up? How many people are in that league?
14.
And that's all he can get?
I don't know how this is all he has, bro.
He had Ramondre Stevenson. Hold on. He had Ramondre Stevenson on his team and didn't keep him. He kept Christian Kirk and Mike Williams over him. Mike Williams tore his ACL, is out for the season.
How the fuck do you start the season, though, and not have one starter?
Actually, I'll tell you exactly who his starters were.
It's been funny, bro.
Where's this fool at? He had Dalvin Cook was the first running back he picked up in the 5th round. And then Rachaad White.
Okay, Rashad's a good one.
But he traded Rachaad White immediately. Bro, his team was a dumpster fire. I don't blame him for trading whatever.
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving him Devontae and Justin Herbert. He can keep them both. He probably won't even keep but one of them, but he's gonna be like Brock Purdy did pretty well. I'm gonna keep him.
Yeah, go for it, motherfucker.
He's like Gabe Davis had a stellar season. I'm gonna keep him. That's who I traded Gabe Davis to. I forgot I traded him. I gave him, bro. I just realized I gave him Samaje Perine, Gabe Davis for I forgot what, because I've already made so many trades over here. I think I got Chuba Hubbard for him, Samaje Perine. That turned Chuba Hubbard into, I think, Ramondre or Javante, one of them.
I need a kicker. Where's Daria Gumbawale?
You know,
What
you get
the?
the second
Shut
view.
up.
Huh?
You confused me. I forgot he did the kicking.
Nick, why did you cut Moody?
Moody.
Didn't you have Moody on your team one time? The kicker from San Francisco?
Oh yeah, because he sucked.
Would you rather play Moody or the groupie kid from the Saints?
Moody. Well, I don't know because Brock Purdy kind of sucks now.
Yeah, but groupie kid from the Saints been missing everything.
That's true. But that's why I dropped Moody. He missed 3 field goals, and then I picked up Hopkins from Hopkins from Cleveland because he's number 1 right now because Deshaun can't get touchdowns, so I knew they were gonna get field goal. My kicker in both leagues are at least legit because I got Hopkins in both. Other than that, though, I'm freaking screwed, man.
I gotta try and pick up Hunter Henry in this league because goddamn.
What quarterbacks do you have above Justin Herbert?
Shit. At this point, I think I put Josh Dobbs above him.
Okay, so you got Jalen Hurts for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Mahomes, Tua,
Josh Allen.
I'm trying to think of I think there's somebody better than Josh Allen. I would take Lamar before Josh Allen. I'm taking Josh Allen before.
I hate Lamar. Ugh.
But then I also don't really want to take Josh Allen because that offense kind of sucks, to be honest with you.
I mean, in fantasy, he's putting up numbers at least, even though they suck.
Well, that's because he's running the fucking ball in.
I know. I mean I have Lamar, and I'm starting Sam freaking Howell over him in my league, bro, because Lamar got me a fat 5 points.
I would probably take Burrow. See, I don't know if I would take Lawrence over Herbert. I'm telling you, bro, he really don't do shit.
I don't like Lawrence. I mean, Tua's dope, but he ain't gonna trade me.
I mean, as much as I fucking think he's retarded and I hate him, Dak Prescott, he has to put up points, right?
Yep.
Fergalicious.
I just ain't never heard somebody say they're winning their league with Dak Prescott. So,
all right, I'll take CJ Stroud from Nico.
Yeah, do it.
I don't even know what I could give him for him though.
I mean, Stroud's better than Herbert.
I'd have to give him like.
Well, after that game, fucking they're gonna want CMC for Stroud.
Yeah, at this point they're over here like.
Oh fuck! I need a quarterback in the SLG league. Hurst is on bye. The fuck? What have I been doing?
Yeah, we just talked about that because you were trying to get Stroud off me.
Yeah, but I didn't realize I needed that fool like that.
Bro, this guy, I eat ass. He needs like help, but I don't want to help him, man.
Off the waiver, would you? Damn, I don't want Deshaun. I ain't
Connor
fucking
says, would you trade Ramondre and Laporta for ETN? Kincaid is my backup tight end.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get ETN, I say go for it.
I like ETN. He does have a tough schedule coming up, but
that's a tough one right there.
He plays San Francisco, then Tennessee, Houston, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Baltimore, Tampa Bay. Those are all like tough defenses.
Yeah.
And Ramondre has an easy schedule, if I'm not mistaken. He has the Giants. Well, he plays Indianapolis, then a bye. And then he plays the Giants, the Chargers, Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Denver.
Ramondre and Laporta for ETN and Kincaid.
No, he has Kincaid already, so it'll just be Ramondre.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Laporta plays Chargers, Chicago, Green Bay, New Orleans, Chicago, Denver, Minnesota. Is it a keeper, Connor? Because I mean, Laporta would be a kind of a keeper next year, but ETN keeper anyway. So
I just think they're starting to use Kincaid more, so his value is going to be like on the rise right now. I think redraft
12-man full PPR. Oh, so you got no ties to him.
And it feels like Detroit been kind of lacking. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? Like, I don't see a boom coming from Laporta. I don't.
I own Laporta in my league, and that's why I went and got Ferguson, because I don't trust him as a viable everyday option.
Yeah, I would make the Ramondre Laporta for ETN if you got King. I would do that.
Because ETN, and especially in PPR, you're going to get the passes, you're going to get the rushes, you're going to get all of that. I'd do it. I like Ramondre and his schedule, but ETN, if I could get ETN right now, I'd probably. You know what? I'm gonna try to get him too. All right, let's see. ETN and Tank Dell. We'll go with that one.
Well, he's not asking for much.
I'll give him Devontae Adams.
Okay.
That makes up for the ETN.
Okay. And what else you giving up?
I'll give him James Cook.
Ooh, you might be giving him too much.
I think I am, but I mean, the only one I have is Warren. I can give him Warren and Christian Watson.
No. Look. You're gonna. I guarantee you, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna say, "I'll give you Devontae Adams and James Cook for him," and he's gonna message you, deny it, and say, "No, I need more."
So you should just opt.
Because I have to put Devontae in there to make it
right. Does he need a running back in return?
He's in last place, so he's pretty much probably just going with keepers. Right now, he has Justin Fields, DJ Moore, Tank Dell, ETN, Roshan Johnson, Evan.
So if you give him James Cook, who do you have to replace him with?
If I give him
ETN, you're getting him back.
I'm getting ETN.
All right, fuck it, do it.
He's gonna say,
I'll have ETN, Ramondre, and Javonte Williams still. So I have 3 running backs and Warren, so I have 4 technically. But. So I'm just really changing Cooks out with ETN, and then I'm trusting Tank Dell more than Devontae as of this year.
Right.
Which I feel more comfortable with Devontae
CJ throwing the ball.
And and Devontae only getting 7 touches last week and 6 touches the week before that.
If I was him, I would probably take that trade too.
Because you're trading. I'm giving you Devontae for a keeper next year. If you want to somehow keep James Cook, he's young. You can keep him. I'm not keeping him, but I'm giving you. And then Tank Dell, I might keep him next year, but I might not. So he might go back to the redraft.
Tank Dell, it depends. If you don't keep him, you could probably scoop him back up at a pretty decent time.
Yeah. Like ETN and AJ would now probably be my definitely 1-2 keepers next year. Mm-hmm. And then I just got to figure out quarterback.
I like it. It sounds like a plan.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get frisky. I just don't want Devontae Adams on my team. I feel dirty.
He's the only person I know that ends up with people that he just hates. He gets that one person every week that he's got to get rid of.
Well, that trade, he sent me that trade, and I was like, Caleb, I think I'm going to do it. I was like, I can trade Devontae. He goes, he has better trade value than Hollywood. And I was like, that's true.
Who did you hate last week?
Christian Watson every week. No, it was Aaron Jones, and he did good, but I'm still
he traded him to me.
I still don't want him. I don't want any part of Green Bay, bro. If I don't have to watch another Green Bay Packers game, I'm cool.
Me too.
Like Christian Watson, I could drop him and he could go off every single game. Cool. I don't care. Now, Herbert, you're on my list, bro. You've lost me 3 games in Caleb's league because you suck. And I should have known. Herbert and Lamar both lost me my fantasy football leagues last year be for the same shit. And I was like, you know what? They got better offenses. They got better offensive coordinators. They're gonna do, but no, they still shit the bed. They have these weird games and everything. I was like,
Lamar's shit in the bed fantasy wise, but that team is
Yeah.
playing. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like in real life, he's doing his thing.
yeah. In real life, I'm like, oh shit, dude's amazing. In fantasy, I'm like, ooh. I have Sam Howell over him right now, bro. So I mean,
Mm.
and he's going against Cleveland, which is a tough defense. So it's like nah, I'm all right. Wonder if he'll train
Oh,
me.
that's gonna be a good game. I want to see that one.
Oh hell yeah! All right, so I got 2 trades in Caleb's league so far.
So y'all think I could trade for Brees Hall?
In what league? Yours?
Mine.
I think so.
Or do you think we can, or do you think we should?
Would you trade?
Both.
No, I like Brees Hall, but like the other day, it was so obvious they should have tried to run the ball to get their shit going, and they didn't. So I mean, if the whole football world thinks you should run the ball and you don't, that means you're just not running the ball.
Okay, so Jahmyr Gibbs it is.
I feel like I could get the Hall off of him. If they don't accept this trade, I'm going after my boy T. Higgins.
What did he do last week?
19 points.
Sweet.
I hope he gets none this week though, because he's playing against us.
Well, he's also that's us. We're not fucking Buffalo sorry ass defense.
Yeah. Taysom Hill's been blown up.
I just tried to get Derrick Henry off someone to see if I could, and they said no.
In my league?
No, in my league.
He said no.
Yeah.
Is it just because his name is King Henry? That's dumb.
Probably. I offered him Hawkinson and Aaron Jones, and he said no. This is what I'm talking about, Nick.
His fucking. I mean, it's probably because Dalton Schultz had a good week. That's why. That's the only reason why he's saying no. I already know. That's so stupid.
What's up,
guys,
Nate?
What up, Nate?
Hold on. I got a message to Bias and tell him that Nate's online.
I remember I asked him for Dameon Pierce, and he told me no. And I'm kind of glad he told me no, because then I would have had Dameon Pierce on my team doing nothing.
Yep. Absolutely nothing.
I do feel if I can get him for absolutely nothing, I'll just hold him on my team, because I think with CJ throwing the ball, he'll get a little better. But then I don't need a running back, so it's kind of like, eh.
Oh, and I hate to tell you, but that just probably isn't going to happen either.
It's not. My answer is,
would you trade Ayuk and Javonte Williams for Austin Eckler?
I would. I like Eckler.
I don't have a problem with it. If I'm getting Eckler, I'm down.
What does the rest of your team look like, Mateo? I like Eckler. Don't get me wrong.
The real question is can you replace Ayuk in your team?
Well, because Javonte is going to get touches.
Yeah, but you're essentially replacing Javonte with Eckler.
Eckler, yes. But then if you have a replacement for Ayuk, then that's fine.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just what's that replacement? Because if you could replace him easily, like, all right, cool.
Yeah. If you can replace him, then definitely do it, because that's a great running back. But is it a keeper league also? Because Eckler's old as crap for running back terms. So you're not going to probably want to keep him for next year. Bryce said, hey, fellas, I got a long question coming up. While you're doing that, we'll go to George Play 01. He says, 12-man, non-PPR, I'm 8-1. My team, Tua, CMC, Kenneth Walker, Kupp, Waddle, Goddard, and Flex Olave. Should I trade Walker and Olave for Bijan and Laporta? Bench, Fields, Warren, Henderson, JSN, Dell, Deontay, Quinn.
If that was my team, I would not make that trade. I would take Olave, put him at wide receiver 2, figure out how to trade Waddle and something off my bench to get a better flex, and that's a fucking good team.
I don't want anything to do with Bijan Robinson after his coach said we're not worried about using him in the run or the pass because we play better without him doing all that. I hate Bijan.
Nate said, so I was down 2.5 leading into Monday Night Football. He switched to Everett, so I dropped Buffalo for Chargers defense. Damn. I got Bijan, Cook, Devonta Smith, McLaurin, and Addison.
Go back to the trade he was talking about, Mateo. You asked him.
Yeah, he said, would you trade Ayuk and Javonte for Eckler? So he goes, I got Bijan, Cook, Devonta Smith, McLaurin, and Addison.
Shit. At that point, I think it's solid.
Yeah, at that point, you're kind of, I mean, Devontae, McLaurin, and Addison are a good 1, 2, 3. I mean, they're not.
And you got Eckler.
Yeah, you'll have
You're
Eckler.
Gonna get Eckler to add to Bijan and Cook. So
I would make the trade because
I would do it.
I like Eckler.
Yeah,
Eckler looks healthy now, so you should be. I like Javonte, but I would pick Eckler over Javonte.
What Nate talking about? I made a trade today, but I think I screwed myself. Dealt Najee and Mike Evans to take a chance on Bijan, Christian Watson, but if Jamar Chase sits, I will need to rely on what. That is not a good trade, bro. You did not.
I don't know.
Me and Nick talk shit about Christian Watson daily, even if we're not even talking about football.
Bro, I'm gonna drop him when waivers open up on Caleb's league if there's guys that I want, bro. Christian Watson, it's not even just his fault. He's a quarterback, bro. And Bijan, I have him on my bench right now because his coach literally said he's not gonna be running and catching balls because he does better just freelancing around the field. So stupid. I hate it here. Bryce says 10-man PPR. I'm 6-3. I got Adams, Ayuk, Kirk, Thielen, Amari, and Deontay. My running backs are Aaron Jones, K9, Brian Robinson, and Montgomery. Thoughts on moving pieces or staying solid?
Ooh.
Is it a keeper league, Bryce? Nobody's willing to do a 2-for-1 for me to get a top 5 running back or receiver.
I think you're good at running backs.
Yeah.
The question is, do you have I like Amari. I play Amari at my flex, though. But you got Kirk. And I got to play Kirk if he's on my team.
I like Christian Kirk. He has a – Thielen and Kirk have been really good in fantasy-wise.
But, like, who would you start at his 2 running backs?
Aaron Jones.
Like, if they're all healthy, I would do Aaron Jones and David Montgomery.
Montgomery's taking that spot from Gibbs.
Oh, for sure. They're in love with Montgomery. Like, I don't know why, but that's why I'm saying I would play Jones and Montgomery, your running backs.
Brian, you can move him around when the defense makes sense to go against.
Would it be crazy if you take Devontae Adams and Brandon Ayuk and try to go trade for like a elite player just to see if you can get it?
No,
not at all.
Because I don't give a shit about those two.
You know what, Caleb? I'll do that trade just so I don't have to see this fool ever again in my life.
Okay.
Oh, he says nobody is willing to do a 2-for-1 for me to get a top 5 running back or receiver. Bunch of hoes. You need to be in a league with Nick because he'll 2-for-1 the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I just did it right now. Well, me and Caleb are trading. I'm giving him Christian Watson. He's gonna give me Jared Judy.
No, you jumped on late, Nate, because I asked them earlier. So I was like, I don't think the Najee thing was a fluke. I think he'll be more consistent. But we did hate on him. You're right.
Yeah. Hey guys, 8-man non-PPR just traded Lamar for Bijan. What the fuck?
Everybody traded for Bijan.
I have Goff as backup and can pick up a quarterback on waivers. Also, do you guys look at teams to see how we can improve on them? Yeah, we can look at your team. Tell us what you got.
Yeah, everybody's trading Bijan. If you're in a keeper league, I'd keep Bijan. But if you're not, I mean, trade him. I'm trading him in my league. I've been sending 2-for-1s. Bijan, Jacoby, Bijan, Michael Pittman, Bijan, freaking a ham sandwich at this point, bro. I'm trying to get rid of him for anything.
Yeah. I did Amari and Deontay for CD, but the owner rejected last week.
You ought to go back and try to make that trade with Devontae and Deontay and see if you can get CD. Like I think that you just need like a little bit of name value there. He'll bite on that.
Yep.
I got Devontae today in Caleb's league, and I just got it for name value, and people are more than likely going to accept it because Devontae's name.
Yep. Just like me with Hawkinson today.
Yep.
Jamar Chase, Cooper, Jason. Damn, that dude's team is fucking. Nate's team is not bad.
Yeah, Nate, you good, even with your trade.
Yeah, Nate, solid.
Pollard's record, like his schedule for the rest of the year, is pretty much easy running back games, so he should do better. I mean, take that with however you want to take it. I'm a Pollard owner also, so I'm just going to keep telling myself that.
Javier said Goff, James Conner, Eckler, Pittman, Dell, Laporta, Douglas, Kincaid, Bijan, B-Rob, Kyron, A.J. Brown, Jacoby. What trades would you do for a better wide receiver one that would be at flex? Jesus.
Well, you have the best wide receiver in fantasy football right now, A.J. Brown.
No, the best one is Tyreek.
I mean, A.J. Brown does this shit every game like it's nothing. Like I think he should be the MVP of fucking football this year.
I know, but in fantasy football, it's Tyreek. He has the most points, literally. That's why I said it.
So you should start Brown,
Tank Dell.
but he's system dependent. You know what I'm saying? Like it just depends on how they play. You know what I mean? You can't count on that shit.
Well, I mean,
honestly, looking at this, I would start A.J. Brown and Jacoby.
I was thinking that also.
Yeah, I would go A.J. Brown, Jacoby, Pittman as the 1, 2, 3 wide receivers, then Dell.
I would take a player like Pittman and like Pittman and Kieran Williams or somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Or like Pittman and Dale or somebody and try to get like a Mike Evans. Because the boom that you get from fucking A.J. Brown every week is great. But if you could get a Mike Evans to give you 14 points, that's a good-ass team right there.
I was going to say that Nate said deal Bijan and Dell for someone. I was going to say that, but then Bijan's his number one running back.
So what you're saying is he should stop trying to go after a fucking receiver and go after a running back.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, probably a running back.
But he kind of has the shit that people would want in like Kieran Williams.
Yeah. I would do Pittman.
He's got Eckler.
I would do Pittman and Kyron and try and go and get a solid number one running back.
He got Eckler.
Yeah, Eckler's, but another. He has Eckler already.
So. Yeah, okay, I didn't see Eckler. Oh well, then yeah, man. Fuck.
I mean, James Conner's coming back too with Kyler Murray at the quarterback. They're gonna run the ball so damn.
Man, let's be honest, Javier. Fuck all that. Go use some of these players to get you a better quarterback.
Yeah, but Goff's been kind of consistent. Bro, I'd rather have Goff at this point than my Lamar and freaking Justin Herbert thing. At least he gives you a solid 15 to 20 every week. It's better than a 5. Herbert got me 6 points, bro. 6 points. He got me 6 points. I was like, all I need you to do is give me 13. I'm good. Couldn't even do that. I needed 13. That's all I needed. And you
Caden said, thoughts on trading away Saquon? Who would you target? His playoff schedule is dog water, and his team is Pee Wee JV.
And yeah,
I would try and trade Saquon for a solid wide receiver one, depending on who your wide receivers and running backs are.
I was about to say, who's your other running backs?
Are you competing also? Like, if you're gonna trade a receiver, like Nate said, Tank Dell is the perfect one to trade right now because which I just talked myself out of wanting to trade for him.
Why?
Well, I get Travis Etienne, so never mind. I just feel like I could get more for Devontae.
Well, Montgomery coming back to and then he's just going to get back in his spot.
Yeah.
And in like 2 or 3 weeks, if Achane don't have setbacks, he's probably going to get at least half the carries.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Y'all are great. I'll look for a receiver to pair with AJ Brown. Thank you for the feedback. Right?
Anytime, Javier. We're gonna be doing this a little more often. We're usually here on Sundays in the morning.
Yeah, make sure the sub will be here at 8 a.m. every Sunday for this.
Who to start, who to sit, go through all the motions of it.
12-man PPR 6-3. Josh Allen, Saquon, Rashad White, Keenan Allen, Hollywood, Gabe Davis, Christian Watson, Rasheed, Charbonnet, Chuba Hubbard, Hawkinson, and Taysom. Oh, appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it, Caden.
Let's see.
So he wanted to trade Saquon, so we'll take that. Rashad's a good RB2.
Then he's got Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think he was asking us like, who would you target to replace Saquon at that RB1 with what he has.
Yeah, no, I know. I get that. I'm just saying he's got Chuba Hubbard, so his backup at a running back is okay. I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's a starter. I mean,
because he could have Rashad White, Chuba Hubbard there.
So yeah, Rashad White has a pretty good schedule for sure, especially in a PPR format. So, man, I mean, as of right now, I mean, in ranking,
advice in general of Saquon isn't a good idea. That's what I was gonna say. It really depends on how you feel about Saquon, because if you feel Saquon's not going to get you any points,
what are his numbers? What does he average a week?
Saquon Barkley, as of right now, he in the last 4 games, he's been putting up an average of like 13 to 15.
I was gonna say I would feel comfortable with Saquon, Rashad White, and Chuba as my 3 running backs. Go back up, Nick. I was looking at that lineup.
So what I would personally do is I would try and package Gabe Davis with maybe Hawkinson or Chuba. What's up, Tobias?
What up?
Or Hollywood and Gabe Davis to try and go get something else.
You need a receiver on this team.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, you need a receiver more than.
I would try and package Gabe Davis and Hollywood to go get another number 1 receiver to have with Keenan Allen.
Like, keep Rasheed because he might get you touchdowns.
Christian Watson, that's neither here nor there at the moment.
I got an idea. Take Rashad White and Hollywood and get you a good receiver and throw Chuba in that second running back spot. Because I feel like you can get a receiver like you might could get an Olave or a Mike Evans.
I was gonna say, do you think you could get an Olave out of that?
I think I would make the offer, especially like if the team is like whoever has him is not doing great. It's like, all right, I'll take 2 for 1.
Yeah,
2 for 1.
I would try. Okay, who were your 2? You said.
I would try to trade Rashad White and like Hollywood.
Okay. I would say package Gabe Davis and Hollywood. So those are 2 solid options that you could try right there, because you still got Chuba Hubbard at the end of the day. And even if you don't do that, you still have Rasheed Rice.
I just feel like Rashad White coming off of that game, he has value. So that's how you're going to get a better receiver.
Caden, I know a lot of people are buying in on Hollywood because of Kyler, but he's coming off of an ACL injury.
He said the Olave guy would trade him for pennies, by the way.
Man, go for it. Go offer him Christian Watson and Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, fast. Because Taysom, I mean, he's doing hot right now. He's doing hot right now. He's had 2 20-piece games, but I don't think he's going to keep that up.
And I'm going to be honest with you. The only reason I'm offering Taysom Hill and not Gabe Davis is because there's no way I would want a team with Taysom Hill and Olave on it.
Yeah. Okay, $200 finally.
Hey. Look, if you need help, we're here every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. to help out. You can always comment, let us know what you need help with, and we'll get back with you.
I made like 3 trades already today, so don't worry.
Yeah, Nick and I have been trading people all day at work today.
I'm literally, my next trade I'm making right now Field of Dreams rejected my trade. No. I don't even remember what it was.
How's the Union team going?
Okay, if he can get Olave for pennies, right? Then how about?
Oh, you talking about? My bad. He's talking about rugby.
If he's doing, if he's gonna give Olave away, I would give him.
I was thinking Christian Watson. You're gonna try to trick that fool with Christian Watson, right? So then you give him Christian Watson, and if you had to do Rashid.
No, because what I would do is Christian Watson and Charbonnet for 2-for-1, or I would just try Rashid straight up for Olave.
If he does that, do it. If he'll take Rashid for Olave straight, because Rashid will only be a flex player for you. He'll never be a receiver 1 or 2.
So I would try Rashid Rice straight up for him. If he says no, I would try Christian Watson and Charbonnet.
Yeah.
Man, that question is for Nick. That dude is trolling the shit out of you, bro.
I'm gonna try to get Gabe Davis using Christian Watson.
Honestly,
bro, I literally just traded him for Jared Judy because I don't want him on my team anymore. I do not have to now watch any Green Bay Packer games for the rest of the year unless my guys are going against them. I am happy. I am content. If I can just find a replacement for Herbert in case he sucks, I'm good at it.
Yeah, I think Caden's running backs are dope. I would be trying to get me another receiver.
If you had to go, if y'all had to pick a player for like somebody to trade or right now, like who is the guy that you were like give me like 3 of them like that you're thinking like, all right, I like their schedule, I like how they're used. Because like for me, Ferguson was that guy for me. Like the way Dallas utilizes him, I felt like all right, I had to get him. Thanks, boys. Like Christian Watson is a garbage man. I live 4 minutes from Lambeau Stadium in Green Bay.
Oh, you need to come back Caden and troll Calvin because he knows.
Yeah. Calvin's Calvin and James are Green Bay fans, and yeah, they every Sunday they're not happy with their Packers act.
Appreciate you for the sticker again, Caden.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Chandler says Starfield or Burrow, 6-point passing touchdown. Pollard or Connor, running back 2 slot. Ridley.
Look, Linda, listen, Chandler. I'm a diehard Texans fan, and we play them this week. If we let freaking what's the dipshit quarterback from Tampa?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield pass like that, Burrow's gonna eat us up. Maybe Burrow's gonna have a good week.
Yeah, and our guys are hurt also on the backfield, so
no doubt. Yeah,
go Burrow for shizzle.
Pollard or Connor RB2 slot.
Start Field of Burrow. I'm gonna start Burrow for sure. If Connor comes back, I think I'm gonna start Connor over Pollard.
I'm gonna start Pollard. Not that I disagree with you. It's just Dallas don't have like 2 dumbass games like that in a row. So I think Pollard might do something.
But Pollard has 2 dumbass games in a row like that.
I mean, he's got in 12 receptions each game, or 12 attempts each game. It's just they haven't gone nowhere. But he did play the Rams and Philly, which are 2 kind of. Everybody ate on the Rams game except for him, and then Philly was a division game. He's playing the Giants also. They suck. I've sadly watched them too. And then Connor, he's come back from injury, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If Connor comes back, I think I would throw him in.
And then we got, what was the last one? I'm going to go with
Ridley, Amari, or Debo at flex. See, I was thinking about that. I think I'd play Debo. You got Ridley against the Niners, Amari against Baltimore, and Debo against who cares?
Yeah, I think I go Debo. Look, this is what's up. Nate and Tobias making friends in the chat. Hell yeah.
Who's Amari play this week?
Baltimore.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Debo. I was like, wait, never mind. Yeah. I mean, he's going to put some numbers up.
Ridley hasn't been doing shit anyway, so I don't care who.
Well, he got 26 last week.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he got that crazy pass. But then, like, week 7, he got 4. But also Deshaun's back, so it's kind of like it's just weird. He's like Garrett
Oh, you're
Wilson.
talking about Amari.
Yeah, Amari. Yeah.
I was talking about Ridley.
Oh, really? No, he hasn't done that.
I actually like Amari. I'm playing him this week, so I can't really be a hypocrite.
Yeah, I like Amari. I thought you were talking about Amari. I was like, he's done pretty good. Yeah.
Who are your top 5 quarterbacks in order rest of the season?
As it pertains to fantasy, I like my number 1 is Jalen Hurts.
I'm about to say Hurts. It got to be. Seems.
Based on like momentum they have going right now, I go Burrow.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, well, my bad. I know it was me that told him that.
Yep.
Let me see. Oh, CJ Stroud. I'd have to put in my top 5. Is it ridiculous to throw Sam Howell in there for fantasy? He just gets numbers.
I was like, "What is a lice reaction?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Hey.
He's talking about rugby.
No, I was just I read lice reaction. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
No, he actually told me to check it out, and I was watching part of it, and it was actually, I don't know what the fuck goes on in rugby, but that shit was entertaining.
Well,
is Lamar Jackson a top 5 fantasy quarterback?
Hell no.
Is Justin Herbert?
Hell no.
Is Trevor Lawrence?
Hell no.
As much as Josh Allen?
I think Allen and Mahomes have to be in the top 5.
It's just Mahomes hasn't been putting up numbers, bro.
He hasn't, but and the sad thing is he's still doing better than Herbert and Lamar.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. What about Tua?
See, and that's where it comes into. I would put Tua in there for sure. I would put CJ at like.
I would put CJ at like 6 or 7.
But his passing number, he's doubling them fools. That has to count for something.
Yeah, but before
I know, but based off of fantasy wise, no.
Yeah, because before the season, like he's had some bad games, whereas like Tua fantasy wise has been.
Yeah, like, Tua, he's pretty.
Like
so Tua would be like number 2, right?
Yeah, like Jalen Hurts, bro. His numbers, he's like ranked 3rd right now, but bro, he's putting up like 20 pieces every like week. It's ridiculous. Appreciate Tobias.
If he didn't get hurt, I would have thrown fucking Kirk Cousins in there.
Man, if he didn't get hurt, he was definitely up there.
Apparently, if you're looking at it this way, Sam Howell is ranked number 4 fantasy-wise over Tua.
I dealt for Burrow after like week 3. Barkley and Purdy for Henry and Burrow was bad for a few weeks, but that's how you do shit. You just have to sit on it for a second.
We said it like week 2 or 3. We're like, if you can get Burrow for the cheap, get him. There was that moment where you could get Jamar Chase for the cheap. It was so dumb.
So on the quarterback thing, the top 5 is Josh Allen, Hurt, Mahomes, Sam Howell, and then Tua, based on how many points they've had so far all season. And then
you have to trust Josh Allen. Josh Allen makes me feel how we used to feel about Lamar. Like, I can't trust you to not get yourself hurt.
Yeah, but his bad game is like 14 points. Lamar's bad game is 5. So it's a big difference. I've had Lamar 2 years, bro, and he when he's not on, he is not on.
Yeah.
It really is like in crucial weeks when you need him to win. Like,
I got a question. Where do you Fields or Murray rest the season? Ugh.
Yikes.
Ugh.
Is there a way to not do either?
Well, let's answer. I'm gonna go Justin Fields.
I would have to go Fields, man. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna go Fields.
Gross.
I'm gonna go with Fields. They're gonna have to use him and see what he has.
Oh, I have the question. Where do you look? You have to answer this objectively. Okay. Take your feelings out of it.
Nope.
Give an honest answer.
Nope.
Where do you value Will Levis?
Fantasy wise, probably like top 15, top as of right now. I need
Oh,
more.
he's
I need
starting
to.
Stroud. What?
I need
Oh,
to see. I need to
Fields.
see it. I need to see another like 2 games before I can make a argument. Because his first game, yeah, he threw for 4 touchdowns. The next game, he had 8 points.
That's why I'm always saying, like, you're never as good as your best. You're never as bad as your worst. So if he's in between there, that's not a bad little stat line. You know what I mean?
I would put Fields behind Stroud, but I don't think you're gonna have to play either one of them with Stroud going forward right now.
Hell no. It's like you
Fields is
got
my
the bell of the ball and you keep showing me her fat sister.
Fields is my QB with Burrow already on bye. I thought Kittle bye too, so after week 12, I'm good on buys. Just need Jamar.
Mm.
Ugh. Oh, homeboy denied my trade for ETN.
Sounds about right. Told you. But yeah, that's one of those things with fucking stupid Will Levis. They named him the starter today, so I'm gonna have to see what he does within like 2 more games before I can say anything.
Well, he's definitely an upgrade from what they had. That's obvious.
Yeah. But also, what I was gonna say earlier about how you said that Josh Allen is like how Lamar is too, at least with Josh Allen, he can actually pass to his fucking receivers, and he doesn't
You know
have
the difference is Lamar wins games.
I mean, Josh Allen does too.
No, that shit like that. If you're that like that was bad against Cincinnati. That's bad football.
It was, yeah.
But that's kind of how they've been operating all year. It's like your defense is so atrocious. Y'all should be out there thinking you got to score 50 points a game, and you can't.
Yeah, but in fantasy football, that doesn't matter. I know in real football and the way that I watch it, it does. But for fantasy,
But you can't say that because you literally just said that the difference is he can pass it. So like I was just like,
you can
okay, well
still
in
you
real
can still put up
that's real
5.
football because you're
But you
talking
can,
about a specific skill.
no, not at all though, because he can still put up 5 touchdowns and his team still lose.
What are you talking about?
He could throw for 5 touchdowns a game, but still get outplayed by the other team because his defense sucks too.
Yeah, his defense is terrible.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like he can still put up a number of points by passing, but his team can still get outplayed and still lose the game. So the argument's it's valid but invalid at the same time.
Not really, because I didn't question his skill. I said you make me nervous because you choose to run and you put yourself in harm.
I know, but I'm
Like
talking
you're
about
not going to stop doing that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know, but I'm talking about you saying that he wins games is the difference, and I said that doesn't
Lamar
matter.
managed to win because you can't say Lamar can't pass. The dude led the fucking league in like passing and touchdowns before.
I know that,
And
but he
Allen
doesn't do
hasn't.
that nowadays.
Yeah, he does. That's why he don't run. Like that's why that team is winning games. That's what I'm saying. It's like it don't have to be gaudy because 240 fucking passing yards and 80 rushing yards is still the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that team's winning games right now because they figured out how to run the ball on without him.
Look, they both suck anyway. Ventro says that Javonte Williams a good start this week. Should I start Chuba?
No, they have who do they play? They play a sorry fucking defense.
Javonte plays the Bills defense.
Oh, you're good. Play him.
Bro, he rushed for 27 times last week. I'm telling you, they're going to throw him 30 times. They've already said it. Javonte is running 30 times. He's 23 years old, bro.
If Mixon was any kind of good, he would have had like 200 yards in that first half. He just couldn't turn the corner.
Chuba or Gibbs, though? What are y'all going with?
I wouldn't play Jahmyr Gibbs at all. I just don't like him on that.
I tried to trade him.
Jahmyr Gibbs it's the wrong player on the wrong team.
Is that all your running backs, or do you have something else?
If I like Javonte, and Chuba is a starter now, but if you could try to get something for Gibbs, sell him high before David Montgomery takes.
I would say Chuba because I'm pretty sure that they play the Bears this week.
They do play the Bears. That's why I might start Bryce if I have to.
package Gibbs and Chuba together and try to get something.
Probably could get something for it. Who would y'all get for him though? Like,
I would want like
because let's see, Gibbs right now, he's ranked 80, right? He just had a 27 and a 34, then bye.
Yeah.
You could probably get like a Ramondre for him.
I think you can do better than that.
Well, you could, yeah, but
You could probably get a
I would try to be going after like a ETN, a fucking that kind of player. Because I mean, Calvin says it, target shares matter. Those dudes are gonna get their run. They just probably won't do nothing with it.
I don't see anybody with ETN. He's like top 10 right now in fantasy altogether.
Yeah.
Gibbs is like top 80.
Then go after Pacheco.
But he's on bye. I mean, I'd do Gibbs for Pacheco and just run Javonte and Chuba this week. And I'd be confident going into the next week for sure.
Oh, try and go and get Kamara.
That's a viable one.
I would try and go and get Kamara off of it.
If you're gonna trade Gibbs, do it now because when David Montgomery comes back, that boy's taking that whole job. Even if he does
trade everybody, I don't know why I feel that way about the Lions players. Like, I'd be trying to trade some of y'all fools right now.
Bro, I got Sam Laporta, and I'm about to throw him in freaking trades if I have to. Now that I got Ferguson.
Yeah,
bro, I don't want Bijan Robinson on my team, bro. Like, that's how bad it is.
Oh, I get it. It seems like everybody's traded that fool.
All right, Kamara, Derrick Henry, Mixon, or Brees Hall. Who are you going with?
Brees Hall. Kamara, Derrick Henry, Brees Hall, or who was the fourth one?
Mixon.
So it's going to either be Brees Hall or Kamara.
All right, I'm going to ask him for Brees Hall and Ayuk.
For Bijan,
and I'll give him Sam Laporta.
Go for it.
And then start Kyler or Howell.
Who does Washington play this week? I think Kyler got a tough matchup.
Washington plays Seattle this week.
Ew. Yeah, you're probably not going to want to start Sam Howell.
But they played terrible last.
But it was like a fluke thing because they did that earlier in the season and they went on a run.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like Sam Howell, he may, even though he's getting sacked 17 times. Wait, are they playing? Hold on, let's see this. We'll figure it out. Are they playing in Seattle? Because that changes things. Yep, they're playing in Seattle. It might be a little tough.
Are you guys trying to trade for Josh Jacobs at all?
I'm not.
I would, only because their quarterback sucks. And you can probably get him real cheap right now.
Yeah, if you could get him at a value price, then you probably should think about it. But I ain't really trying to give up a lot for that fool.
Yeah, I think you could sell him high right now, though. Oh, God. It happened, Nick.
What?
He offered
me
a
trade.
First
period. Oh.
He offered me a trade. Yep.
What do you offer you?
Oh, let's see. A live awful trade. Nico Collins for Rachaad White again.
That's what he offered me earlier, too. He offered me.
Who are you giving up?
He's trying to get Rachaad White off of me.
I wouldn't do it.
I know. I'm not going to do it.
Nico Collins for Ramondre. I have Jacobs, and no, we ain't selling. Not after he showed life finally. Yeah, no, I have Devontae right now, and that running game is probably the only positive in that whole offense in Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Oh, plus their coach. He's kind of like that kind of coach where they'll run the ball and play defense better.
And that's all he's pretty much – that's what he kind of alluded to. He's like, I'm going to play defense and run the ball, and whatever happens, happens, which means Jacoby and Devontae's
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
But what if Jimmy G gets his shit together, bro?
He ain't ever getting it back, bro. That boy's Dunsky, bro.
Like XFL Dunsky?
Tom Brady though.
No, some idiot team will take a risk on him for the cheap, but I think he's done for the Raiders as of right now. Like for them to literally bench you, like bro, you got benched before Mac Jones got benched. Like
You got benched right before the coach got fired.
yeah, like they were like literally you suck, you suck, you suck, and they're like, and you, bro, you suck too. Shut up. And you suck, you suck. Like you don't get no taste of homeboy. Like,
I'll be dealing Devontae if I had him. Nick just
Nate,
did that.
I'm trying. What should I trade Devontae for? What do y'all think is a viable?
Is there anything specific you need?
So running backs, I have Ramondre, Javante, and Cooks right now.
James Cook?
Yeah. Receivers, I have Jordan Addison, Devontae Adams, AJ Brown, Jared Judy, and Elijah Moore.
Okay, I think you need you need another receiver, like a
Pair
good
up
wide
with
receiver.
AJ.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
So you might have to do it for one.
I was gonna do a 2-for-1, Devontae and like Judy or Devontae, and I could do Javante or Judy or Javante and Warren for like a legit receiver.
See if you could get like a Mike Evans, maybe.
Well, see, this guy has Mike Evans. He has Mike Evans, and he needs a running back. So I know I could give him Devontae. I could give him literally Devontae and like Jalen Warren for Mike Evans, and he might do it.
Dude, he sent me another terrible trade.
Don't you feel like you're giving up a lot?
Yes, I feel like I'm giving up way more than I need to. Would you see Alex Smith Surgeon has T. Higgins, Chris Olave, Deontay Johnson, but I feel like would you do I could do Nico's team. What? I could try to get Amari Cooper and like Eckler, Amari Cooper and Pacheco.
Oh, that'd be a good one. But then that feels like they're giving up too much.
I'll give him Devontae Adams. I'll give him one of my running backs, like Cook or something.
So you'll give him Devontae, Jerry Judy, and Jalen Warren.
But he wants keepers, so that's the only thing.
Are y'all trying to get Garrett Wilson?
I like Garrett Wilson, especially if a keeper league, because if Aaron Rodgers comes back this year or when he comes back next year.
Yep.
What do y'all give up for him
though? Devontae, no, just kidding.
In a heartbeat.
I'm giving Devontae up for him now if I can. Who has them in your league anyway?
We're both.
He does. Oh, he ain't gonna trade me nothing because I just traded him for. That's who I tried to get before Devontae, and that's when he sent me the trades. He ain't traded me nothing.
Bruh. He sent me the worst trade. He asked for Rachaad White and said Nico Collins and Zeke. So I said no. And now he's saying DK Metcalf and Zeke for Aaron Jones and Najee Harris.
Mm-mm.
No.
Whoa, what the heck? Bro, I don't even know what to get for
Devontae?
Yeah.
If there's one player on my team I think I'm going to trade is fucking George Pickens.
Oh, yeah, he wants out of there, so.
I think Olave is going to start doing good too, so if you can get him on the cheap, I would think about that too.
Well, see, homeboy has Olave. I'm sure if I gave him Devontae, he'd do it because of the name value.
Yeah. So you would get Olave and who? Or you're gonna do it just heads up?
No, I don't want to do it. I mean, it would make
Nate,
sense.
If you want to be in a league with us next year, let me know. I got you.
Calvin said he was gonna run a league for the fans, huh?
Oh yeah, he did on Sunday. Yeah, he said, Nate, you can join us. You write us on our Twitter, Nate, at the SOG Network right now, and Calvin will get your info. So when we do it again, you'll be around, I'm sure. See, because Homeboy got Chris Olave, T. Higgins, Brees Hall, Jameer Gibbs, Deontay Johnson, and Achan. I'll be talking to the Cup owner on a buy. They just added another QB.
Him don't Twitter, he said.
I don't blame you. I barely do it either.
You know what, Nick? I'm gonna accept this trade, and it might make you mad.
Who'd you trade for?
You'll see.
Well, I won't see until you do it. But... Oh, I see it right now. Khalil Herbert for Michael Thomas. Are you giving him Khalil Herbert or what?
Yeah.
Bro, I've literally
I know.
sent him so many running backs for freaking Michael Thomas. Bro, I tried to trade him Gus Edwards and Jalen Warren for Michael Thomas, and he said that's not enough.
I know.
And then this fool comes in and says, "Give me Khalil Herbert."
Maybe he just don't like you.
No, because he'll send me trades, but he sends me the dumbest shit. Like I'll be like,
Bro,
"What do you want for Nico Collins?" He's like, "Give me Ramondre and give me," and at that time I forgot. Oh, Jordan Addison. And I was like, "That's stupid. Why am I going to give you 2 for 1?" I go, and I'm playing for playoffs, and you're playing for nothing. And he was just like, "Well, I have the better player," and I was like, "You know what? Just stay in last place, bro." At this point, I mean,
he was trying to trade me Nico for Tyreek Hill straight up the one game where he went off. He was like, "I don't know, bro. Like Tyreek's the only."
See, that's why
person
people can't get mad when you cuss at him. It's like you deserve to be cussed at for doing this. You know this is stupid.
And no, they called him out in the chat one day. They're like, "Dude, stop saying stupid trades," and it was literally him, man.
Yeah.
Who has Cooper?
Oh, that's
Kupp?
funny. I play him this week too. I don't Twitter. You guys picking up Keaton week 1 wonder or week 1 wonder.
I always feel like you should keep 2 spots on your bench to like just fuck around and pick up players like that.
Yeah.
I put a waiver on him. Because all it takes is for that fool to have another good week, and then everybody's going to come calling for him.
Damn, man, Mike Evans got a tough schedule. Still on T. Higgins. I don't know why.
I know. Ever since the season started, somebody trade Nick T. Higgins.
I've been trying to get him in every league, bro, and nobody wants to trade him. Like I know I could get him in this league with Devontae, but I'm not giving you Devontae for T. Higgins. That'd be dumb.
Hell no. Well,
I could ask for Achan.
he's one of those dudes, though, you're banking on the fact that he's only going to help you, like, in fantasy playoffs. Because I think he'll be a couple weeks away from being back to what he was.
He plays Houston, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, Indianapolis, Minnesota, Pittsburgh.
You're talking about T. Higgins?
Yeah.
I was talking about Achan. Like,
oh. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I know if I did, like, man. I don't know. He might not even trade because he's always like, no, I can't do it. Like, if I could get, like, Pacheco and, like, Amari Cooper, I would.
It's not always fair to.
They're both pretty good.
I wonder how many people I still have that I drafted. Let me see.
I got nothing left.
All of them. I only made
Mark
one trade.
1, 2, 3,
Checo.
4,
Give you David,
5.
Devontae Adams.
I have 5 people.
Any contenders dealing for Goddard should be fresh for playoffs, and if owners out there got no reason to hold them.
I like Goddard.
That is true, though.
You dealt your kicker. What the hell? What did you have? Younghoe Koo?
No, he probably had Hopkins. After that 22 piece that he put up the other day. Who has got it? You know what? I'm gonna go do it. Nate, you put me on this one. Hold
I believe it's Fuentes. It is.
That's what Nick is. You know how some teams just are good at drafting at certain players, like position. Nick is he always gets the good tight ends. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I said if Logan Thomas stays healthy, he'd be good at. I did miss the Ferguson one though. That's just because I was biased against the Cowboys. James was on that one.
But you ended up with him.
Yeah, I know. I traded Mark Andrews for him.
But you ended up with Andrews. I'm saying this motherfucker's the only person I know. He's like, oh, I got Laporta too.
In my league, I got Laporta from Caleb, thankfully, but then I ended up getting Ferguson and Logan Thomas. It's like, yay.
He ends up with every tight end in the league. Except
last year I was like, I picked Hunter Henry in the beginning of the league, times. I had Elliott.
Javonte for Hollywood and Javonte.
I would probably do it.
I was gonna say I would do that just because it's funny, and
plus, I'm telling you, Javonte is gonna get touches. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do with 30 touches. That's gonna be up to him, but he's gonna get the touches. It's better than Devontae's fucking 7 touches he's got in the last. He got 6 one game and 7 this last game, bro.
Mm-hmm. Hollywood and Kyler might do a lot, or they might do nothing, and it's worth finding out for me.
And they kind of cancel each other out, and you get Javonte for extra. Is it a keepers, Oaks? Because if it's a keepers, then make sure you got some other keepers. You're losing Devontae. If it's not, then I'm doing that right now. I just traded Hollywood for Devontae, so.
No.
Yeah, get Javonte, bro. I'm telling you, my go-tos right now are Christian Kirk, T. Higgins, Javonte, and even though he shot the bed, James Cook. But I blame that on. But the James Cook is a cheap one. If you can get him on the cheap, then I gave Gus Edwards away from him. I'm still not mad at it, even though Gus got 2 touchdowns again, because I don't know if you're going to keep that up.
True that.
I dig it down, drop Khalil Shakir. Would you trade Moss and Pittman for Deontay and Ford? I am desperate for running backs.
Oh, fuck. I feel like that's about as close to a wash as Pittman and Deontay as you could ask for, but I think Pittman might have been doing better.
Yeah.
I trust
essentially.
I trust Garner Minshew more than Kenny Pickett.
I agree with that, even though he throws picks, but I trust Jerome Ford over Zach Moss.
Yeah.
And since he's desperate for running backs.
Yeah, I would probably do it. And
well, the problem is Ford ain't getting red zone carries. Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. But if he's at least getting yards. What did he do last game? True. He did.
Who are the other running backs on your team, bro?
Yeah, who else do you got?
Dylan Blumtonado.
So I just got Isaiah Pacheco while we were talking.
How the fuck did you trade him?
I traded Aaron Jones and Christian Watson.
Dude, how's that so cheating, dog?
What?
That is so. How the fuck, dude?
He's on bye this week, so I was like, let me see what happens.
That's stupid. How is that even a feasible keeper thing, dude? That is trash, dog.
Are you giving up Kamara or are you getting him? Because I would trade Kamara for Brees and Evans in a heartbeat.
Like that doesn't even make any sense on a keeper league. Like
only thing I could think is Stroud and Eckler and Kincaid.
how does that make any sense? I'm gonna trade Isaiah Pacheco for Aaron Jones's 28-year-old self and Christian Watson. That's retarded. How is it somebody's gonna say I want to get players that are keepers and then literally give you a guy that's a top 50 player for bums?
Do it, Leo. Do it, Leo.
This is stupid, dog.
Bro, I'm trying to help Dylan because he's got CMC, but then he's got Damian Pierce and Zach Moss. I think I'm going to keep Pittman. I wouldn't make that trade, bro, to be honest with you. There has to be another trade out there. Now Nick's upset.
Dude, it's because it's stupid, dog. Like, it doesn't make any... There's money on the table also. That's what makes it even more fucking stupid. It's like, you're going to trade Isaiah Pacheco, which literally last week I tried to trade you for him, and you're like, nah, I need a legit keeper for him. And you trade him away to the commissioner for Aaron Jones and fucking Christian Watson, dog. Get the fuck out of here.
The only thing I can think is he's hoping...
There's no explaining it. It's stupid. Christian fucking Watson is on the drop list, and you traded for him. That like you literally traded Aaron Jones for Isaiah Pacheco and a bag of fucking stale Doritos, dog.
Yeah.
Okay, look, Leo, if you can give Adams for Olave and Whiteback, see if you can do that. Because there's your two running backs, there's your two fucking receivers to start. Olave, Evans, and then Brees and Rashad White. Nick just yelled at you.
Dude, it's so stupid, dude. Like, there's no logical person that would say, oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense, dog.
This is why I play fantasy football. This is funny.
So stupid, dog. I'm like, I wrote him. I was like, since you're just giving fucking players away, what the fuck do you want for Eckler, dog? Like, since you don't give a shit anymore, like, what do you want for him? Like, you want fucking Jalen Warren or what the fuck? Like, you want Jared Judy back?
At least we didn't trade AJ Brown, Ayuk for Kyron.
What a dumbass.
Jesus.
That's stupid. That was even more. I mean, at this point, hey, I mean, if you Christian Watson, what the fuck? Like, so stupid, dog. Like, it's retarded. Like,
and who did you get, Caleb? Pacheco?
You got Isaiah Pacheco for Aaron Jones and Christian Watson, dog.
There's a real possibility that Aaron Jones outplays Pacheco every week.
The fact of the thing is, though, the dude fucking said, literally, and I quote, I still have the fucking message, I'm not trading Pacheco unless it's for a keeper.
But Aaron Jones might be a keeper to him. You don't know how
you're picking Aaron Jones over Eckler?
Aaron Jones over Eckler? No.
Are you picking Aaron Jones over CJ Stroud next year?
No.
Are you picking Aaron Jones over Justin Jefferson next year?
Absolutely not. Those are all on his team?
Yes. Are you picking Aaron Jones over Amari Cooper?
Yes.
Okay, what about Aaron Jones over Dalton Kincaid at the end of the year? Maybe.
Well, Kincaid balls out, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It kind of makes sense. But, like, if you didn't have CJ, Eckler, and Justin Jefferson,
yeah.
Why?
I mean, but you know how good his team is gonna be if fucking Aaron Jones goes off. Like,
He's fucking 4-5. He ain't doing nothing.
well, I think he realizes also Pacheco has
No,
a
what
ceiling.
that was that was when fucking Caleb gave him CJ Stroud for fucking a bum ass fucking running back. That was a let me scratch your back move right there.
I don't know if that's what that was.
That's
He
exactly
called
what
you
the
on it.
fuck that
That's
was. 'Cause
exactly what
you
the fuck
gave
it is.
him CJ Stroud for fucking like Alexander Madison or some bullshit.
This is fantasy football. You're guilty until proven innocent.
I
Exactly.
gave him CJ Stroud for
It's even worse. I already know. I
it
remember.
was two running backs. It was Kareem
Bum
Hunt,
running backs.
somebody
It was
else.
dudes that aren't even in the league right now. Like,
No, it was Kareem Hunt and somebody else.
He's like, you're not even in the league anymore, but I traded you in fantasy 3 weeks ago.
well, yeah, because they pulled a freaking Josh McDaniels. They're fired.
You want to do an under the table deal on them, Nick?
Bro, I'm giving you everybody in my league now. Fuck him. I'm commissioner in my league.
That
Bro.
fool said I got Kieran in the same deal, and he went on IR 12 hours later.
That happened to me last year. I made trades with Caleb, and all my dudes got hurt. Nico, so
Was
you just
Madison
give
and
him
Kareem
motherfucker-
Hunt.
Here, Zach, I'll give you Lamar,
You won't.
Ferguson.
No, you won't.
Okay, Lamar and Ferguson for what? What you got? What you need?
Give me
Fuck
fucking.
keeper.
Let's see. I'm keeping keepers next year. Let me see your quick one. All right, you can give me Dalton Schultz, and Christian Watson.
I'll do it. I'll do it. No, I don't need that. You have to take
You give me fuck at this point, bro. I'm in the last place in this league. I'm like, what the fuck you want for Eckler, dog? Like, just give me fucking Eckler at this point. I'll fucking run with till the wheels fall off of this tricycle with fucking Herbert and them.
who, me?
No, homeboy. I'm like, I literally wrote him since you are giving fucking players away. What the fuck do you want for Eckler?
It's a valid question.
How many balls did Ferguson drop in that game? Never adding him again. That Nate, I would keep him. I would keep him.
I don't blame you. I would keep him too.
Let's see. Next year, I'm keeping AJ. I'm like, you're just giving shit away. What do you want for the fucking Philadelphia fucking defense? I'll give you fucking Elijah Moore, bro.
He only dropped 3 balls last week, Nate.
Well, he missed that touchdown. That's why everybody was going.
Yeah, but he still had fucking 20 points.
Yeah, that boy balled.
It would have been 27. I don't know.
All right, Zach, what should I trade for Eckler?
What you got again? Refresh my memory one more time.
I got Cooks, Javonte, Ramondre. I got Herbert, Addison, Devontae Adams, Ferguson, Lamar, or Logan, AJ, Warren, Judy. And...
Oh, you're talking about in your league?
Nah, in Caleb's league. He's just giving fucking players away. So I'm gonna fucking trade him for fucking Eckler. Trade for Eckler. You need one lung, right?
One lung.
I mean, drop Kirk or Flowers in PPR. Christian Kirk?
I wouldn't drop either.
I'm not
I was
dropping.
about to say.
How many people in your league?
4 if you got Kirk and Flowers ready to drop.
No, well, Flowers was on the Yahoo drop list as a hot, like, on the stove.
Man, there's a place at the end of my bench for Zay Flowers if you don't want him.
No,
I tell you
and
that.
I mean I know that, but if it's like a 8-man league, there might be some other people out there also. We're in an 8-man league with some people that are learning the game, and bro, I literally dropped Garrett Wilson 1 week and then picked him back up the next week, bro.
Do y'all think Tank will continue to play well?
I think so. Like, I think he's like,
It's like his favorite target right now.
Yeah.
and they're using him to kind of disguise some shit at the line, like out of the Wildcat, and then running the ball a little bit. I think he will. Anyway, if you want a straight up answer, Kirk or Flowers, drop Flowers.
Yeah, Kirk's very nice.
Mm, 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 mm.
18 work league.
You think about it. All this, and it's only Tuesday.
I know. Christian
Yeah, but
Kirk.
did you-
I'm keeping Christian Kirk though. He's one of the viable options on that team. He has a nice schedule. Kirk was dropped in my 10-team heroes, hoping I can.
Here's hoping I can get him. Go for it.
Bro, I'm trying to trade for Christian Kirk.
What do you call him? That's their safety blanket right there.
Yep. All right, Amari Cooper and Austin Eckler for Devontae Adams and James Cook.
And you're giving up Devontae and Cook?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm be like, look, if you want Warren and Elijah Moore, I'll give you that too. At this point.
You're definitely winning that trade. My 10-teamer was predicted to score 130. I scored 68.
Jesus.
Ooh,
Dude, I have Lamar. I'm still trying to trade this bone. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I have
Lamb, Waddle, Higgins, Pittman, Kirk, Flowers are my wide receivers. I have so much running back dominance that I will always be flexible.
Of course, he projects my trade. Of course.
I'm gonna be honest. If this was my linebackers, my receivers, I would always be starting Lamb and Kirk. I think Nick would probably do T. Higgins and Kirk.
Lamb, Waddle, Higgins, Pittman, Kirk, and Flowers are my wide receivers. I have so much running back dominance that I will always be flexible. Yeah, I'd probably do Higgins and Kirk. But Pittman, I like Pittman though.
I like Lamb.
Oh, Lamb. Yeah, I didn't even read it. Yeah, Lamb has to be in there.
So
I think
would you
Lamb
do
and
Lamb?
Kirk.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Higgins and Waddle are and Pittman kind of flirt with it. I would see if I could. Oh, he said running back dominance. Zay Jones, low key.
I really wouldn't want Zay Jones on my team.
Of course, he said no.
That's what you do. You ignore trades you don't like. It's like, oh, I didn't see it. What are you talking about? I'm worried. You're worried about Zay Jones. I was thinking that too. I was like, who else is worried about Zay Jones?
It's because there's a lot of people saying that he's going to do really good. I don't know what the fuck that means, but
I don't know. So when do y'all make sure y'all's lineup is like set for the week by Thursday's game, or do you just make sure you only worry about who's playing on Thursday?
I worry about who's playing on Thursday and then take it from there.
Because sometimes I forget. It's like, oh shit, it's Thursday.
Because last week I didn't play Najee, remember?
Well, we thought that was by choice.
It was, but that's what I'm saying. Like on Thursday, that was when he played. So it would have been, if I wanted to play him, I would have had to make sure I played him by then.
Basically, their wide receiver potential will flip on its head of those whose role is whose. Nah, it's because Calvin really ain't as fast as he used to be. Isn't we didn't have no problem shutting him down in man coverage. Let me see. Is there any since Nixon he's pissed off? Let me see if he's got anything on his team that I want out of his league. Nope.
I don't even want this team anyway, bro.
Oh, you got Christian Kirk on that team.
Yep.
Should I trade Jefferson for Amon Ra? I'm 5-4.
What fucking Jefferson are you talking about? Because if you're talking about Justin Jefferson, we need to have a talk.
No.
Yeah, don't do that. That's crazy.
Dobbs is coming back, and who's a budget guy to do for this prime?
Noah Brown. Your boy from Indy, Josh Downs.
I think they said Justin Jefferson was gonna get ready to ramp it up though.
I should have been playing Madden this whole time. Shaheed. Who do they play this week? Let me see. The
Minnesota.
Ugh. See, the thing about Shaheed is if you watch enough Saints games, you know that Derek Carr likes him, but for some reason they just don't call plays for him. It's some sorry asses.
Facts. Fresh.
Dang, it's already week 10. Mostert and Oshane for Bijan getting ready for the playoffs. I do not think somebody's going to make that trade.
I mean, I would do it if I was getting Bijan because you're trading. Why do you have two running backs from the same team?
Well, if there was two running backs to take off of the same team, those might be the two.
Yeah, I know, but not with one being on IR.
I'm trading Bijan for freaking Christian Watson. Bijan's coach literally said, "I ain't playing the Fools." They'll pick Nico Collins or Michael Pittman.
Ooh,
Collins.
Yeah, that's kind of a toss of a coin to me. What are you giving up?
Everything. Devontae's bum ass for one.
I would get Nico Collins just because of my hopes of CJ Stroud.
What? A trade go through?
Did it?
Yay! I got rid of fucking Bijan's bum ass.
Why he gotta be a bum ass?
Bro, he's bum, bro. He's a trash. He's the trash.
This is true.
Review. Wunderbar.
Hey, I think more people should bring us their teams and we can look at them because that was kind of fun. That dude broke out his team. He was like, "Fix my shit."
He can come back next week. All these guys did good there.
It didn't need much fixing.
Hey, it really didn't.
No.
Give us $2 more.
All right, let's fix this damn team. Ramondre, you were going in my lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye, Tony Pollard. You will sit on my bench until you actually do something of value. He might actually do good this week because he's playing freaking New York. Josh Downs, you were going in my IR for now. That's fine. All right.
You've been wanting Josh Downs back for a minute too.
That's one of mine also I've been wanting to get after. So I was like, Fuji. Fujilodia. Alrighty. So we'd be on here for 3 more minutes. We've been on there for 2 hours.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm getting hungry.
I gotta figure out laundry.
AJ Hinton.
Anybody? Y'all got any more questions before we bounce? Anybody? Going once, going twice. Because you won't see our mugs till Sunday morning.
Yep.
There's another early game on Sunday. Sorry ass Patriots and Colts.
Damn, yeah, that is kind of sad. Like shitty. Yeah.
What's y'all's favorite TV show?
Futurama.
Currently or all time?
Futurama.
My favorite show of all time is Criminal Minds.
Good show.
The Office is dope.
That's mine. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Rasheed and Douglas. I always think of Rasheed as a guy who might catch a touchdown and give you no yards, and Douglas will give you yards and no touchdown.
It's very true, actually.
Well, my lineups are set until the next time I care about them.
Let's go.
That was tied to my bigger comment before.
Hmm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Nate, thank you for joining us. Everybody, thank y'all for joining us. Wait, do you have your question, Nate?
Oh, Lamar Watson, Kenneth Walker, Bijan Gibbs, Amon Ra, JSN, Zay Flowers. Wow, what should I do? You play Lamar quarterback.
Kenneth Walker and Bijan.
Is Kenneth Walker still hurt though?
I don't think so.
Then Kenneth Walker and Bijan.
Can't play Waddle. He's on bye.
So then you've got 2 receivers in the flex. There you go.
There you go.
So Gibbs is the odd man out, and Waddle's got a bye.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Ugh. All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining us. We'll be doing more of these. Man, who to deal?
Oh, I would try and trade Gibbs.
Yeah, Gibbs, maybe even JSN.
Yeah.
If you ask Nick, Lamar.
I hate Lamar, dude. I'm trying to trade him right now, dog.
All right, we're out.
Later, man.